they've asked a question previously, but I wanted to show it because it's a pretty good one. Do you have any advice for becoming an actor? I've always wanted to, but I'm scared to try because I'm hard of hearing.
First of all, you want to see if you even like it. I mean, it depends on how much experience you already have, but it's one of those things. I remember when I was a kid, I desperately wanted to be a Navy SEAL. That's all I wanted. And I was willing to do anything. I waterboarded myself. I did the craziest, like most, I would like straight up, not like healthy stuff like that, like not like pretty dangerous sometimes, but that's just who I was. I was an extremist, and I still am. I always take things to the max, and I've learned maybe there's better things that you can take to the max, more positive things than waterboarding yourself,
right?
And doing push-ups till you puke and whatever. But I did that, and I went into this program called Sea Cadets, and it was a Navy sort of like JRTC type program. And I remember I was just so determined. I'd been for years, probably a good few years, when I was like 13, 14. This is what I'm going to do, 100%. Yeah, I like acting, but this was very early on. I was like, this is fun, but I definitely want to be in the military. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to serve my country. And I think that, first of all, I'm not quite on that level of tough. I wish I was. I could probably be a Marine or something, but like I don't think I'm quite on Navy SEAL level of tough. But then also when I went into the Sea Cadets program and started doing some of the SEAL training programs, that was like mini BUDS. BUDS is the SEAL training, and it was sort of the mini kid version of that. And they keep you up all week, and you get like a couple hours of sleep every night, and you're working out all day, and they yelling in your face and telling you to tie your shoe a certain way. And that's when it started to get a little bit like, okay, this isn't really my thing, not because I can't do a bunch of push-ups, but because when you're telling me I need to tie my shoe a certain way or tuck in my, shirt a certain way, or like these little details and attention to detail, I was like, that's not my kind of thing. I'm a free-flowing type of individual. I was like, I don't know about all that. Like, it's a little too detail-oriented, and it's a little too being told what to do, honestly. I was like, I don't like being told what to do whatsoever. Unless I want to do it, if that makes sense. Like if somebody's pushing me into something I already want to do, and they're supporting me, and they're going, you can do this, you're going to do this. Okay, that's good. But if it's like something I don't want to do, and you're like, you have to do this right now, I'm going to push back harder. And that does not fly in the military. Let me tell you, I got in trouble even in that program many times just for talking back or whatever. So quickly discovered that was not something I wanted to do, even though I was so determined. I really thought, and there were so many aspects of it that I really craved and I really sought after. And so, until you're really in it, I think that you don't know. So I think same goes for acting. I mean, be background on set. If you want to be on a set and experience that, be background. It's very easy. It is time consuming, but you're paid a little bit and you're fed, and you get to hang out on set and check it out and see what it's all about. And you get to be in the midst of it. Another thing you could do is production assistant work, PA work, if there's any sets near you. Student films. I did a lot of those when I was younger. There's so many things that you can do that are may not pay a lot, but they will get you into that environment. And if you want to do theater, I mean, that's even easier to get into for the most part. But that is very time consuming. And it's very hard work as well. Theaters, it's a lot of work. So it just really depends all on what you want to get into. But there are ways to sort of sample it and try it out without going all in and spending a bunch of money on acting classes or any of that stuff. You really don't need to do that. I mean, there's ways to check it out before you start really devoting time, effort, and energy into trying to build a resume, book stuff, get an agent, whatever, what have you. So, but yeah, I definitely recommend checking out what's in your area. It depends on what you want to do, but I'd say background work is a great place to start.
And I want to throw out the quick reply Casey had. She just started to say that I did some acting stuff on TikTok. I know that's not the same thing, but thank you for your advice. I love you.
Thanks, Casey.